I regularly cut myself when dicing vegetables in the kitchen, but you don't usually call the ER for that, do you? Unless you're dicing with a chainsaw. Also, you don't call the ER when you have hay fever, right? Like, quick, send an ambulance, I'm sneezing. This is where OTCs, also known as over-the-counter medicines, come in handy when you create your own home medicine kit. Welcome, Franca.
Thank you.
Can you tell us what are OTCs?
You know, OTCs are medicines that the patient or the customer can't just take off the shelf.
Yes.
If you walk into a pharmacy or into Pick n Pay, there are medicines that you can buy off the shelf while you're shopping with the vitamins, etc. But an OTC is something that you have to ask the pharmacist for.
You don't need a prescription for this.
You don't need a prescription, but you need to ask the pharmacist because those medications do have side effects. So you can buy it without a script, but you need the pharmacist to advise you as to whether you can take it, whether you can't take it, etc., etc.
Now, I mentioned a home medicine kit.
Yes.
What are the most important ingredients or components of the home medicine kit?
I would suggest just a few things that I keep at home and that I would suggest is a good idea to keep at home. I would keep an anti-inflammatory for a toothache. It helps very well for the pain, for the inflammation. Also maybe an anti-inflammatory rub or massage oil for a sore muscle if you've strained your neck or something like that.
Yes.
Obviously, it's very important to have your first aid kit.
Yes.
Right? So for the cuts, that's got plasters and some bandages, something for burns. So a basic first aid kit, and with it you can just add a good antiseptic cream. You don't want to just close the wound if you've cut yourself without putting a bit of antiseptic ointment on it before you put the plaster on. I would also suggest that you keep something for diarrhea, something for cramps, and something for nausea. We go out in the evening, we come home, and an hour later, then you don't feel so good.
Then the something hits the fan.
Absolutely.
Can't say that word on TV.
And then also with that would be an antacid, because that's when the reflux starts. You go lie down and everything feels like it's pushing up. So a good antacid is a good idea. Here we have something for insect bites, you know, mosquitoes, always at night, and it's itchy. The kids have got bumps all over, they can't sleep. Keep an antihistamine syrup or tablet and something to rub on at home. And this also is just for an emergency, is to get a nice lubricating eye drop. Because if something goes in your eye, you have to go to the emergency room, you have to go to the doctor. You do not touch and try and get it out. But while it's scratching, it's a good idea to just add some lubricating eye drops that you can put in the eye to help the discomfort. That's about it. The ice pack is also a good idea for swelling bruises when the kids fall and they hurt a lot. You could just use an instant cold pack.
Obviously, no, you
just squeeze it and then you have a ice cold pack.
That's amazing.
Amazing,
okay.
Yes.
Incredible. Thank you so much, Franca, for joining us and sharing your expertise.
By partnering with the WWF, we found goodness in sustainable fishing practices. Pick n Pay, always there for you.